I wanted to share something this morning I heard, and it kind of touched my heart. It kind of, it I felt a little sensitive behind it. And it's like, was given like 10 reasons for this, and and it said one of the reasons, they said life will test you before it bless you. And so I've heard that before, and I'm like, why did that like really hit me this morning? And so I want to read to you something to go a little bit deeper into understanding the concept of life testing before blessing. So the phrase life will test you before life blesses you. It's a common belief that individuals often face challenges or hardships before experiencing success or positive outcomes. This notion can be explored through various scientific and psychological frameworks, including resilience theory, stress, and coping mechanisms, and the role of adversity in personal growth. So the first one it talks about is resilience theory, which resilience is defined as the ability to bounce back from adversity, trauma, or stress. Research in this area suggests that facing challenges can foster resilience, which is crucial for long-term well-being. So when we go through those hard times, I think the key is, how do we and can we and do we have the ability to bam, boom, boom, bam, bounce back from it? Because we can't run away, hide under a rock, and avoid trauma, drama, stress that comes into our lives. So, according to studies by psychologists like Ann Masten, Masten, resilience is not just an individual trait, but also a process that involves interaction with environmental factors. So when people encounter difficulties, they often develop coping strategies that enhance their ability to deal with future stresses. I pronounced that wrong, stressors. For instance, a study published in Developmental Psychology highlights how children who experience moderate levels of adversity tend to develop better problem-solving skills and emotional regulation compared to those who face little to no challenges. This aligns with the idea that life tests individuals through hardships, and as a precursor to personal growth and eventual blessings. So the role of stress in personal development. Stressful experiences are often viewed negatively. However, research indicates that they can lead to positive outcomes when managed effectively. The concept of post-traumatic growth, PTG, refers to the positive psychological change experienced as a result of adversity. Studies have shown that individuals who endure significant life changes, such as illness, loss, or trauma, often report increased appreciation for life, improved relationships, and a greater sense of personal strength afterwards. It goes on here to say a meta-analysis published in Psychological Bulletin found consistent evidence supporting PTG across various populations and types of trauma. This suggests that while life may test us through difficult circumstances, These experiences can ultimately lead to blessings in terms of personal development and enhanced quality of life. Coping mechanisms play a crucial role in how individuals respond to life tests. This is so important working in a large hospital environment where I find my laughter, I find my feel good, I find whatever I can cope with, coping mechanisms to deal with things that I see or wrongdoing, or just observing life that comes in to a hospital, life or death. And our coping mechanisms how we cope play a big part. And I find with me personally, everybody has a different way of doing it. Humor, laughter, hugs, stuff like that helps. Research has identified two primary types of coping. So problem-focused coping, that's big too. Addressing the issue directly. Like, a lot of times I notice we're in the habit of blaming people. Blaming. It wasn't my fault. It was day shift's job. They passed it on to us. They're the ones to blame. It was night shift's problem. It wasn't my problem. But instead of focusing on how to solve the problem, we're focusing on blaming and shaming other people still. Okay. Effective coping strategies can mitigate the negative effects of stress and facilitate recovery from challenging situations. So a longitudinal study published in Health Psychology demonstrated that individuals who employed adaptive coping strategies during stressful times reported higher levels. When he kicked me out of here. Higher levels of well-being later on compared to those who used maladaptive strategies. For example, compared to those that avoidance. This supports the idea that navigating life tests successfully can lead to more favorable outcomes or blessings. So from a psychological standpoint, it says here, theories such as Erickson's, ERIKSONS, stages of psychosocial development emphasize the importance of overcoming challenges at different life stages for achieving maturity and fulfillment. Each stage presents specific conflicts or tests. Yes, for sure, life will test you. Successfully resolving these conflicts lead to virtues such as wisdom or integrity. So additionally, Carol Dweck's, CAROLDWECKS, research on mindset illustrates how one's belief about challenges influence their response to them. Individuals with a growth mindset view obstacles as opportunities for learning rather than a barrier. This perspective aligns with the notion that life tests are integral steps towards achieving blessings. So, in conclusion, there is substantial scientific evidence supporting the idea that life often presents tests before bestowing blessings upon individuals. Through resilience theory, understanding stress responses, effective coping mechanisms, and psychological frameworks regarding personal development, we see a clear pattern. Overcoming adversity not only prepares individual for future challenges, but also enhances their capacity for gratitude and appreciation when positive outcomes arise. While life tests may be daunting at times, they serve as an essential purpose in fostering growth and preparing individuals for the blessings that follow. This is beautiful. Life will test you before life will bless you. Peace.